Hey guys, it's Tammy, and I'm here to update on some of my theories for fairy tale again. As you know, in the past, we have had theories on Acnologia, like who his dragon was, what his element might be. Uh, we've I've recently looked it up online again through my mini researches because I love fairy tale. And have found that Acnologia is actually not his real name. That he's actually from a small town in the mountains, and that he had been a doctor. And as far as I know in his past, he was only known as the doctor. And that the real dragon, Acnologia, had been protecting his town until the wars between the humans and the dragons started. Then the town he protected, he attacked. And somehow Acnologia managed to destroy him, bathe in his blood, became a dragon slayer from this, and took the name Acnologia to spite the dragon that had destroyed his home and killed his family. What the element was for that dragon? Still unknown. Latest updates on the theory for Toka. It has been confirmed that she does have either an entity possessing her or a split personality, kind of like what Zareth had. So maybe she was cursed like him and has the two separate personalities, or maybe she's possessed by something else. Very interesting to see how that unfolds. But the main focus of this theory today is if you have been reading the Fairy Tale 100 Years Quest, we have just been introduced to two new Dragon Eater Dragon Slayers. But the one I'm focusing on is Wraith, the Ghost Dragon Slayer. And here is what is known about him. He is a ghost. So he doesn't have an actual body. He doesn't remember how he died. And he has the abilities to take one's soul, to possess somebody, and the ability to create a attack that is like white fire, which is actually attacking souls. And apparently the only people who can see him are other dragon slayers. So nobody else can see him. But in the latest issue, we find out of something called the Sancho Wraith, to where there's three things that have to coincide for him to get a perfect possession of these people. One, their magic power has to be equal or above his own. Two, they have to have seen the abyss of death. So it means they've had to actually have been at death's door. And three, something that is supposed to be impossible since he has mentioned he has no family, they have to be a family. And in the issue, sorry for the spoiler, guys. If you don't want the spoiler, now would be a good time to stop watching this. He has recently possessed Makarov, the master of fairy tale, who has been wheelchair bound ever since the war between Alvarez. He sensed him and found out that the sense between them is perfect almost. Or I think it looked pretty perfect from what I was watching. And he was able to possess him. And he, as soon as he possessed him, was like, oh my God, this power is so great. This is a perfect match, which has me thinking. Wraith is known as Wraith because he has no memory of his past life. What if he is Yuri, Makarov's father? Because as we know, if you remember back in Fairy Tale Zero, Yuri got so overcome by magic, he ended up joining with a dragon skull and turning into an actual dragon. Because he somehow mixed up with the blue skull dragon that was on top of that guild. And then Mavis was able to free him. And then later on, Mavis found out that she had the same curse as Zareth and ended up killing Makarov's mother. And by time we are introduced to Makarov, his father has already died. And I'm guessing his father died young, because they never really mentioned how old he was when his father died. But we just know when we meet the fairy tale people and we look onto their past to where he meets Corley Yusuka, his dad is not around. So I'm guessing his father died young. And since he had at some point joined with the Blue Skull Dragon to become a dragon, could it be possible that now his ghost is a dragon slayer? It could be possible, right? And that could be why this match for him possessing Makarov is so amazing. And if you look, he kind of looks a little bit like Yuri. He's got kind of the same hairdo. The only difference is he's got this black under his eyes. He's kind of dressed like Walking Dead like. But I am pretty sure that this might be Yuri. If you guys have your own suspicions or if you like mine, go ahead and comment below. And as soon as I get some more into this series and as soon as I get some more information about some of my other theories, I'll be back with more. Bye.